Yo, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to a new episode of The Road to Glory. I know, I've been uploading this series a hell of a lot lately, but I've been really enjoying it. So, that's one of my things this year, is to really push the videos that I am loving making at that point in time and upload more of them for you guys. And, so yeah, we're going to move into today. We haven't got many coins, but as I said to you, I think one of the reasons we're struggling with these this super team that we've got is that half of the team is like my Prem team. So it's going to cost me money to play games because I'm going to have to use fitness items and buy fitness items. I haven't got a proper rotation. So I mustered up a few thousand coins from selling some bronze items in my club and whatnot in order to buy some average to moderate overpowered Serie A players so that I can make one full Serie A team and then keep the Prem team. And then if we ever really feel like we need to go all out, we can use the combination of the two in one pretty cool mixed squad. So this is what I eventually came up with. I had to buy a few players. They were all pretty cheap, and we are making use of a loan player. I nearly discarded this guy last week because I hate the look of loans in my club. But I'm glad I didn't, because we now have Matthias Fernandes coming in. And as you can see, we've got 120 coins left. So I wouldn't have been able to afford a cam. And I've built this squad in the 4-1-2-1-2 second variant because apparently that's good for FUT Champs, right? And I thought, you know what? I might make one episode out of this, but we're going to play a bunch of games today and try and qualify for FUT Champs again. This will be my last shot at it before the weekend league. And I know I'm uploading this on like Saturday night or something, but you know, if we make it into FUT Champs by the end of this video, then I will have given the weekend league a shot by the time you're watching this, and then future episodes will be include that sort of stuff. But things start off really well in the first game. We go 2-0 up in like 15 minutes or something. We get through here with Matthias Fernandes, hit a lovely, powerful, low-driven shot, and go 3-0 up before half-time. And a few minutes on into the second half, my opponent decides, you know what, he's had enough. He's going to quit. And we get a win first off with the first game with our new Serie A squad. And it felt cool. That 4-1-2-1-2 second variant felt really good for tiki-taka passing. So maybe that's what we do. Like, even in this particular game, I switch over to my Prem team, and I think I even switch it in game so that I'm playing that second variant 4-1-2-1-2. The likes of Martial will go up front with Remy, and then Shaqiri will probably drop into Cam. I don't know, but that's what I decide to do sometimes. Sometimes I'll just play it out as the 4-1-2, as the 4-3-2-1, whatever the formation actually is. But this game didn't go quite so good. As you can see, we're 2-0 down early doors in the second half. He then sweats it across, makes it 3-0. And the frustrating thing is, like, I'm only showing you literally the goals for the first couple of matches here. And this game was so much closer than a 3-1 to a 3-1 game. Like, I honestly thought I could have won that one, so I was pissed off at this point. And we go out again, second stab at the cherry, and we go out again. What the hell's going on? I told you guys that I find it quite easy to do the qualification on my main account. I don't even realise I'm in the final half the time. I think I'm putting too much pressure on myself to qualify for this weekend league. We go at it again though. Literally started off, this is the first round once again. A 4-4-2 side we come up against, and it's 0-0 at 90 minutes. It was a very close game, opportunities for both teams. We were quite well matched, but I do push through here with Nainggolan. I'm getting caught, so I play it over to Cuadrado, who manages to find the back of the net. And he's been a great player at striker. Like, I'm playing him as a forward on, I guess, 6 or 7 chemistry at striker, and he's been great. Like, he's up there with Dybala for me as an amazing player. Of course, he's got 5-star skill moves as well. Dybala does earn himself a penalty, though, and he's going to take it. And if I was this guy, I'd be pissed that I didn't save that one, because like, he dived the right way. There's no reason why he shouldn't save that. It's like he's dived too far, but you can't really tell your keeper to dive less, right? I don't know. I hate penalties this year at this point in time. They're just not... I feel like if the ball wants to go in, it's going in, no matter what you do. So we move on from that first game. We had to play 120 minutes and penalties to get through the first round. We then move on into the second game against another Dybala. This time, this one was on loan. And I don't think we're using mine. I think we're using my Prem team. And it took until the 31st minute for us to go 1-0 up. A lovely first time half volley strike from Anthony Martial, who has proven to be an awesome player for my Prem team. I really like him. Apart from when I do stupid stuff. I think I gave the penalty away by with the guy Martial right there, and he does get back into this game early doors in the second half. That's 1-1, and again, this game is super close as well. What is it with me going into this daily knockout and facing players that are on my level? Normally, some of the players in this tournament are terrible, and you breeze through it. I don't know why everyone is on my level, but we brought on Mark Overmars as a substitute, who managed to get a goal for us there in extra time. And as you can see, even though we haven't had much possession, we do go 2-1 up until, of course, 20 seconds before the 120th minute, Parolo somehow gets a goal, and we have to go to friggin' penalties. And my first one gets saved. I'm so annoyed because I'm about to go out again. But he misses his first one. I stick my second one into the back of the net. So now things are, well, he misses his second one. So we're now in the lead. I score again. If this guy misses again, we are well and truly in the lead. And luckily for me, he P-rolls it, and my goalkeeper dives, gets back up, saves it, and we score the winning penalty with Loic Remy. That sort of sums it up, really. He's a great player. He deserved to score the winner for me today. And yeah, another close game. But we've made it now to the semi-finals. I switch over from my... I think I had a game in between there where we got disconnected. I used the Serie A squad, got disconnected at 0-0, so it didn't count. So I had to play the semi again. And by that time, my players had lost a bit of fitness. So we actually play with the Prem team again because they were back up to full fitness. I miss a complete open chance there with Fernandinho. I don't know what was going on. I hit the woodwork for the second time there with Remy hits the bar. Martial tips it wide of the post. At this point, I'm thinking, I've got this game. I just need to learn how to finish. And my man Remy manages to do that for me after 14 minutes. After about 6 or 7 chances in 14 minutes. It was crazy. We were well and truly bossing it in this game. I just need to learn how to finish a bit better. Some nice passing, gets the ball over to Fernandinho, who doesn't miss his chance this time. He whips that one far post, low, driven shot. Is it in off the post? No, it just hits the side netting. It was a nice, accurate shot from him. Fernandinho plays it into Shaqiri there, who takes the shot. Unfortunately, he was offside in that situation, but it was saved anyway. And then we try and whip one in here for Remy to head home, and he does just that. Nice ball in from Martial. I don't get crosses this year. They don't normally work for me. However, that particular one did. And as you can see, we're completely bossing this guy at half-time. 3-0, loads of possession, loads of shots. He gets a goal back with Rashford 10 minutes into the second half. And I didn't know where that came from, really. Because the first half, it didn't look like he was having any chance of scoring a goal. I continue to take chances, or miss chances, not take chances is what I should say. Fernandinho then smashes one from outside the box. Goalkeeper saves it, but in the meantime, my opponent had slide tackled me with Gundogan and taken out a player in the box. He got a straight red card for doing so, and I step up with Remy and send the goalkeeper the wrong way, and we do... get back. It's now 4-2, so the guy scored twice on me. Fernandinho makes it 5-2. He just sort of stops the ball and then rolls it into the back of the net. An easy finish when you've got no goalkeeper standing in your way. So eventually we win the game. We do get a hat-trick with Remy, and we've made our way to the final. Thank God for that. I thought, you know what, I'll put a fitness item on and I'll use my mega team, my combined squad. Only thing we don't need to do is come up against the super team. What? Jesus Christ. He had red Robben, which means that he must have been a good enough FUT player to at least reach like the gold monthly, which takes quite a few wins, I think. So I know that he was going to be a competent player, and he was a very, very good player. He was pressuring me. I wasn't really getting many shots on goal. Possession-wise was probably relatively even, maybe a little bit more in my opponent's favour. And if anything, it just didn't look like I was going to win this game. Royce gets through one-on-one, takes his opportunity because he is Royce. Fabulous player, like a ridiculous card on this game. And he terrorised me this whole friggin' game. A fantastic player. I wish we had Royce actually in the road to glory. We could do, I guess, if we sold Dybala and maybe switched back to a Bundesliga team. Would that be a good idea though? I'm not sure. Maybe it would, because Royce scores again. And my God, guys, it doesn't look like we're going to make it through, does it? We are 2-0 down at halftime in the final. Absolutely obliterated by this guy. Second half, we had actually a couple more opportunities. We stepped it up somewhat in the second half. The ball was played around nicely. Cuadrado was causing a little bit of issue. Martial picks the ball up. Kante strikes, but saved by Begovic. I think he was offside in that situation anyway. But then my opponent kept getting through on me, and I thought it was going to be 3-0, and he plays it across to Arjen Robben. Good save from a goalkeeper, or good block or deflection, whatever it is. We whip a lovely ball over. Martial takes it down nicely, finds an open Dybala, who takes one touch, bangs it in the back of the net, and now it's 2-1. Game on, right? There is still 20 minutes left on the clock for us to get at least one more to take it into extra time, or 2 more to win the friggin' game. Let's do it. Muller plays it through to Arjen Robben, who gets past my defender, spots an open Royce, who scores his hat-trick goal, and my opponent restores his 2-goal lead. However, we run straight down the other end and stick one in with Dybala. He gets his second of the game, and again it's game on, but we've now only got 8 minutes to turn this one around. But it's still not looking likely, is it? I whip a ball into the box, and it is defended, and once the ball gets clear of the defence, referee blows the whistle. That's how I feel. Right there is how I feel. Sunk, pissed off, just demotivated. We lose again in the final, and it was like 1 AM at this point in time, and I just needed to go to bed. So unfortunately, I've given it another few stabs at the cherry, and we haven't quite made it into the weekend league. It's so frustrating. I think for now, because I don't have time left to do it anymore, I haven't got any time left to qualify, we haven't made it into the weekend league. I'm going to have to go back into divisions for a few more episodes, see what we can do there. Maybe we strengthen the Serie A squad, because I've got a few thousand coins now, and build it up ready for next week, where we can assault that weekend league, assault the daily knockout tournament to try and make our way into the weekend league. But for now, if you guys have enjoyed the roller coaster ride that is this episode, then make sure you smash a thumbs up, and don't of course forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new around here. Thank you for all the support recently, you guys are epic, and I will catch you next time. Peace.